Dear students, you know that petrol and the diesels are getting used in the vehicles to run the vehicles, cars, all these materials, all these we use these petrol and the diesels for tractors, for the JCP, whatever the vehicles we see. For running them we need the petrol and the diesels. From where these petrol and the diesels will come? Petrol, diesels and all these fuels come from the resource called the petroleum. Natural resource called petroleum. Petroleum is a natural resource. The word petroleum, from where this word petroleum we derive this. The meaning of this word petroleum means petra means rock, and the oleum means oil. The oil which is present in the rock is called as the petroleum. Petra means rock, oleum means oil. Okay. You dear students, you see the picture 5.4. There the picture is shown how these petroleum are extracted from the earth. Okay, how they are taken out from the earth. Now the question arises, how this petroleum is formed. As the way I told in the formation of the fossil fuels like coal, how the coal is formed, the same way this petroleum is formed. How? With the organisms which is present in the sea. After those organisms they dead, what happens? The dead bodies of those organisms, they settles down. The dead bodies of those organisms, they settles down. After they settles down, the sand and clay covers those organisms. The sand and the clay covers those organisms, bodies of those organisms. Under the high temperature and the pressure, what happens? These organisms converted into the petroleum. Under the high temperature and pressure, these organisms, dead organisms, convert into the natural resource called petroleum. Okay. Now I am going to explain the refining of petroleum. First I will tell what is petroleum. Petroleum is a dark oily liquid. It has the unpleasant odor. The smell is very bad. Unpleasant odor means the smell is very bad. And this petroleum, it is a mixture of so many things. Those are petroleum gas, petrol, diesel, lubricating oil and the paraffin waxes. These are the constituents of the petroleum. These are together form the petroleum. The separation of these constituents of the petroleum is called as the refining of petroleum. What is petroleum refining? The separation of the constituents of the petroleum is called as the refining of petroleum. Petroleum refining, separation of the constituents. These are the constituents: petroleum gas, petrol, diesel, lubricating oil and the paraffin waxes are the constituents of the petroleum. Separation of these constituents are called as the petroleum refining. Okay.